thoughts on the trade deadline? And
this is going to be a shocker to me and to everybody. It's a hot take bake.
Uh-oh.
I'm starting with the East first. I truly believe Boston needs to make a move. I really believe the Boston Celtics need to make a move because I don't think.
Let me ask you this: is it like a Jaylen Brown being traded kind of move, or is it like use some of them draft assets and bring in some kind of like? Are you talking blockbuster, or are you talking Hollywood video?
I'm talking blockbuster. Okay.
Ooh.
I think having Jaylen Brown and Tatum and Kemba sounded good, but it's just not looking good. They are struggling and they are in a decline. I thought Thompson would help them, but it's not helping. They're just not playing good basketball. And I really feel like they don't have an identity. They don't know who the superstar is because Jaylen Brown has been playing some great basketball, but the guy who they're giving the keys to is Jason Tatum. And it's no disrespect to Tatum. And then you got Kemba, who's just there. It's that third wheel. You got that date, and you got that guy that's just there. Don't have a date, don't have a role. You think he's supposed to give you some buckets. You think he's supposed to be the guy to be the leader of his team, but he's not doing that, and he's not doing that as well if you would like him to do. And Kemba's always just been a bucket getter. He's never been a guy that's like, I'm going to get people involved. I'm going to create for other people. He's always been about, I'm scoring points. And now that you try to put him in a box where you're trying to have him create, it's just not working. And you can tell that he has these spurts. That's why his game, I feel like he has spurts, because he's going out there, one day he'll have like 20, 30 points. The next day he'd probably get like 8 or 9, and he'll struggle from the field because he's just not finding his place in Boston. So I really feel like they need to figure out maybe getting rid of I know they won't get rid of a Tatum, and I know they want to keep Jaylen Brown because of the defense, but one of them has to go. And then I really feel like Kemba and Tatum or Kemba and Jaylen can work out better because now you got two people. You got 2 scorers. It's hard to have 3 scorers on a team. Somebody's going to get left out. And I truly feel like that's why Boston is struggling the way they're struggling, because the guy that they're giving the keys to, he's just is inconsistent. And the guy they brought in to help build that leadership, he's just not delivering. And the guy that's playing the best basketball, he's just not given a lot more opportunities to lead the team. They're trying to figure out who's going to be the face of that franchise, and I think they need to make some big changes.
A trade scenario that's crossed my mind, if they can try to pull it off, is get Lonzo to Boston, get Kemba to the Pelicans. Some kind of swap of that. Some kind of swap of that nature, because now, like you said, you got a facilitator. Lonzo not looking to score like that, but he can pass the rock, and he's still pretty solid on defense. So you pair Lonzo with Jaylen and Marcus Smart and Tatum. Now you got a guy that's just going to facilitate, get everybody moving and all that kind of stuff. You bring Kemba over there with the Pelicans. Now Zion got a guy that he can run pick and roll with, and now Kemba's back in his role and just scoring kind of how he was with the Hornets. You feel me? And he can still be competitive. It's not like he's dropping off to where that team's not competitive. So it'll be him, Zion, and Ingram, and they can kind of work it like that.